Howdy, partners. It's November 2nd, 2023, and it's KYN Live. I'm in my cozies today. I'm Tyler Hyrchuk, and I'm with my wonderful co-host, Melissa Medína.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. I can see your dead cat from the top of your camera.
It's just here for fuzzies. You got your cozies, I got my fuzzies, okay?
Okay, fair. But is that a mic cover? Is that?
It is.
Yeah.
It's because I tend to a little bit.
I think the colloquial term for it is actually a dead cat. I'm not joking.
That's so sad. I'm sad now. I like that actually.
All right, so I got to cheer you up with the 7 sorry, 7 of the top news
Right.
stories of the week that are funny, stupid, weird. I'll get your reactions. There may or may not be bug wieners involved. Who knows? Also, it's episode 69, according to our producer,
Nice.
Joel. Nice indeed. And guys, send in your super chats to get your question or statement read on the air. And if you don't want to donate through YouTube or you can't catch the show live, go to kynchat.com and you can leave a question or statement anytime that we'll read on the air, and or I might tattoo it somewhere on my body. We'll see. Story number 7, reported by Fox 13 Utah. Residents in the town of Grantsville, Utah were buzzing. They absolutely love this local's hilarious Halloween display, which they set up on public property right next to a stop sign. Now, town officials did not see the humor in it, unfortunately, and forced the resident to take it down, which they did. Aside from the fact that the Halloween display was on public property and not their own, what else did some people not find as funny as other people?
I'm gonna go for the fact that maybe this person is a little bit edgy, like a little edgelord thing. If it's a stop sign, I'm gonna go with like, I don't know, maybe like a car wreck or something like that. That's like really egregious. I'm gonna go with that.
Ooh, a car wreck at the stop sign. I do like that. This one is arguably more fun. It is a
Okay,
pole
good.
dancing skeleton. Show the picture, Joel.
What's wrong with that? Look at that. Oh,
Oh, and the you guys watching.
I love that they're just like, wow.
The cap is a nice touch. Ooh, and at night
It's lit.
too.
They put a lot of effort into this. What's the problem?
I mean, I guess the main thing is the public property thing.
Oh.
What would you, if a skeleton's strip club name, their stage name? What do you think?
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, I don't know. I gotta think of one. Something.
Rebecca, but like RIB.
Yes,
Rebecca.
Perfect.
There we go. So the owner ended up repositioning the display on their own land to avoid further complaints. And that was the second picture. So they didn't take it down. They just moved it over, fortunately.
Good for them. That's
Yeah.
dedication. Do you know, I bet you that took a little while.
Probably.
You gotta get it in like just the right position. Like, yeah, that takes craftsmanship.
The dancer or the whole display?
The whole display. Although that's a great move. That's a I've been there move.
Okay. And whether or not Melissa's been there, we're gonna move on to story number 6. Reported by WKRN News 2. There was a parked car outside of a restaurant in Tennessee, and it prompted multiple businesses to evacuate and a major intersection to close due to a reported bomb attached to the side of the vehicle. And so schools were placed on lockdown. Officials from local, state, and federal agencies all responded to the scene. And in the end, it was determined that the object attached to the car was not a bomb. What could it have been?
I don't know what looks like a bomb. I don't know. I'm gonna go with a backpack, some sort of luggage. You know, if you see something, say something.
Keep in mind, this car was not parked inside of an airport.
I don't know. What we got?
A homemade rubber bumper that the owner duct taped on the car to prevent dents, and we have pictures here.
What?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the wiring does look kind of sus.
Yeah, why is there wiring in it? That's weird.
That's a good question, honestly.
I like the duct tape though. Like that's commitment, you know?
It is. It's commitment, very poor commitment, but it's commitment nonetheless.
That stuff is not coming off. There's no way. There's no way.
The only thing better would be like the Flex Seal tape.
Yeah, exactly.
That could probably stop an explosion. If you see a bomb, you just like put some Flex Seal tape on top of it.
Exactly. We know how it works. But like I really want to see that decorated. I think they could have done just a little bit extra, for festive season.
Sharpie on, not a bomb, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. Reminders, guys, get in your super chats to have your question or statement read on the air. Or if you can't catch the show live, go to kynchat.com, leave a contribution at any time, and we'll read your question or statement on the next show, or Melissa will definitely get it tattooed somewhere on her body.
Definitely.
Story number 5, reported by WTHR NBC 13. You know the Beach Boys song, Kokomo?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know where in the world Kokomo is?
No.
So
No,
based
I
off the song, Aruba, Jamaica, Ooh, I Want to Take It, Bermuda, Bahama, down in where would you say it might be?
I'm not geographically gifted. Let's go with I don't know, Bahamas area. Let's go with the chain of islands.
Okay. You fell for my trap card.
Damn
The
it!
health department is investigating a Taco Bell in Kokomo, Indiana.
What?
Yeah, after a photo went viral of an incident taking place in the kitchen during the lunch rush. So apart from Kokomo being in Indiana, which I'm sure a lot of people are like, that doesn't make sense.
Of course it is. Yeah.
To be fair, Kokomo down in Indiana is like, it's way down there for Canadians. I guess. But anyways, yeah, Taco Bell lunch rush. There was an incident in the kitchen. What happened in the kitchen of that Taco Bell?
Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna go for major food safety violations because it's Taco Bell.
That's too general.
Tacos in the pants. Let's go with that.
Tacos in the pants.
It's
A taco
the
near your
body's
taco.
warmer. Yeah.
So the shift manager decided to give the general manager a haircut, and we have a picture. It's during the lunch rush.
Why? What?
I mean,
Look,
if it
they
didn't
took
say lunch rush,
precautions.
I would have been like, it's a slow day, maybe, but
Maybe they're moonlighting, like they're trying to work up their hairstyling business, and near the food though. That's not okay. Although they took some precautions, there was plastic, I guess.
yeah. And then I guess, so do you think that was a haircut, or do you think that was a haircut Supreme?
Nice. I'm gonna go with Supreme. That
Ab-
looked professional.
The clips and stuff and the
Mhm.
plastic. So there was a Taco Bell employee who took the photo named Jen Laguerre, and she claims she sent it to some friends. One of them
Mhm.
posted it on social media, and so she got fired. And she wasn't either of the people in the picture. And she claims that wasn't the first time that there was a health code violation at that particular Taco Bell location.
Snitches get fired.
Snitches lose all of their Taco Bell perks, their 401k, all of their stock buyback options.
Their major Taco Bell benefits.
And they're like
Yes.
little meat gun that shoots liquid meat.
There's a meat gun? I want a meat gun.
You want a meat gun? Like you want a meat James gun, or you want a meat gun?
I want a meat gun. I want a gun full of meat. Let's do that. I have to go work at Taco Bell now. Excuse me.
Oh, I don't think your ancestors would appreciate you going to Taco Bell. I have to say. In my head, I'm like, are you gonna be okay with this comment? Yeah, you're fine.
They would be so disappointed. But I would get a gun, so that's all right.
Fair. On to story number 4, reported by Dexerto. There's a popular OnlyFans model known as Amouranth. Are you familiar?
No.
Great. So then you probably don't know this story, because
Okay.
I had seen this before it was sent to me. So that sounds like I went looking for this story. I did not. Anyways, I've already dug myself into a hole. So Amouranth has been taking on various partnerships in order to sell everything from fart jars to their bathwater.
Nice.
Very resourceful individual. But she has a new beverage coming out that could put fart jars and bathwater jars to shame. What do you think the beverage in development is?
I'm this is so gross. I'm gonna go with sweat. I think that's a thing, and you know what? Maybe
You can go grosser.
I don't want to go grosser. I really don't. I'm committing to sweat because I don't want to know if there's anything else.
Great. So I'm going to tell you. They're supposedly developing a beer using her vaginal yeast.
No.
Here's a picture of Amouranth for those who are not familiar with her. And I'm guessing that's the beer off to the side. So there's a brewery, the Polish company called the Order of Yoni, and they're already producing similar beverages. And they currently have 3 women that they call deities providing their own yeast. And here's a picture of one of the lines featuring the deity Patricia.
The Odor of Yoni.
And if you look at that logo, it kind of looks like a vagina. If you squint your eyes real hard.
If you're very drunk already on this beer, it does look like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh,
I love that there's a little diagram of her like near it, and it's like the the system. It starts with her, it goes into some beakers, boom, beer.
But it also looks like she's on the chair trying to like let out a fart.
If I could just get this one out.
Oh gosh.
That is not okay. I don't think I would drink that. Sorry. I don't care how hot you are.
The bottles look kind of fun, I guess, but yeah. I would be genuinely curious how much a bottle is, just because like alcohol markups, and then people will pay anything for stuff like this though. She's already selling her farts and her bathwater.
That's true. There's clearly a market for it, which scares me.
Could you imagine like the added marketing? They bring back the Dos Equis guy and they're like, I don't always drink yeast, but when I do, I drink Amouranth yeast.
That was really good. Nicely done.
Stay thirsty, my friends. On to story number.
Very thirsty.
all of the people buying are thirsty to begin with. So double entendre there. Story number 3, reported by Fox 13 Seattle. There is a paddleboarder who stumbled upon human remains inside a cave along the Pend Oriole River in northeastern Washington, Bermuda. No, I'm kidding. So they called the police, and the State Department of Fish and Wildlife responded to the call in conjunction with local detectives and a Border Patrol agent. So they used jet skis to reach the cave's entrance. They swam inside and down, and they found what the paddleboarder had seen, but it wasn't human remains. What did the paddleboarder see?
Ooh, it wasn't human remains. I desperately want to make a Twin Peaks joke. I'm gonna go with I don't know. I have no idea. Let's go with a bag full of copies of Twin Peaks.
A bag full of copies with very tightly ziplocked so they're not water damaged.
Yes, exactly. That's important.
It was a plastic skull beer bong.
That is so
we have
Washington. A yeah, nice. Oh, a beer bong.
Which is pretty hilarious.
I love the idea of cops on jet skis, like coming down there, like, you know, got their shades on, they're coming in hot on these jet skis, and they're like, oh, damn it.
There's got to be like there's different like police force shows. There's got to be one that's just on jet skis.
Yeah, do you think they have police jet skis, or did they just like commandeer somebody's jet ski?
Oh, that's very true. That's very true.
I hope that there's police specific jet skis with like little lights on them and stuff. I think that would be cute.
Oh, and then the ones that just swim, they have like the paddles, and then they like put the thing on, and then they're like in the water.
Yeah. And they just make the sound with their mouth.
But then they have to breathe, so it's like wee wee wee.
Perfect.
Oh, gosh. One more reminder, guys. Get in your super chats if you want your question or statement read on the air, or go to kynchat.com. Leave a contribution at any time, and we'll read your question or statement on the next show, or our producer, Joel, will get it tattooed somewhere on his body. Story number 2, reported by CBS Colorado. A welding company out of northern Colorado called JMF was sued by its subcontractor, a company called Fired Up Fabrication, after JMF failed to pay them for a job. So they went to arbitration and agreed to a settlement of $23,500. But what did JMF do next that made Fired Up's attorney even more fired up?
Wait, okay. Wait, this is a what? A welding company?
So, yeah, welding company sued by a subcontractor because the welding company didn't pay them. So they
Okay.
settled for $23,500. But what did the company do after the settlement that pissed off the other company's attorney?
I hope they sent them a massive welded dick. I hope just as a nice little parting gift.
The value of this dick is $23,500.
You're welcome. Exactly. The most expensive dick in the world.
I would argue that's not the most expensive.
Okay, fair.
Story number 1 is actually it's penis cheese. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I just made myself sick saying that. I'm so sorry. They probably could have made a metal dick from what was actually sent. So they sent a flatbed truck to pay the settlement in coins weighing 6,500 pounds. And we have a video. So it's all coins in boxes.
That is some next level pettiness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Look at that.
So
Oh.
brilliant, petty as hell. But so Fired Up's attorney actually called the attempted coin delivery a major quote unquote FU. And so the judge agreed and said the defendant acted maliciously and in bad faith. And so they gave them 14 days to pay by check, certified bank draft, or some other standard method of payment.
Like, I can't imagine the sheer manpower required to just be like, okay, pack them in, let's go, let's load it up on the truck.
Yep.
And somebody was like standing in the background like, yeah, this is gonna be good.
And it's like, nah, sorry. But we will accept Zelle or Cash App or Venmo.
Or Yoni beer. You can pay in Yoni beer. I'm sure that's worth a lot.
Get $23,500 worth of Yoni beer. It's like 5 bottles.
Only gonna go up in value.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
That's such an FU. I love it. I aspire to that level of pettiness.
Oh no, petty.
Petty penny. Yeah.
Petty penny. On to story number 1, reported by Medium.com. I'm going to butcher this name. Karahan Tepe is an archaeological site located in Turkey. And it was first discovered in 1997. Technically, it was probably discovered before that when it was inhabited or whatever. But it was first rediscovered in 1997. And they've been doing excavations on and off for several years. And just last month, they discovered a statue of a man that stands about 7.5 feet tall, or about the same height as that new basketball player, Wembanyama.
Oh yeah.
Who went as Slender Man for Halloween. That was really cool.
I love that.
But there is something very unique about this statue that caused it to go viral, and it's not the fact that it's so tall.
I hope that it has something to do with what I guessed last time. I hope it's a very well endowed statue. I don't know. That's the first thing that would come to mind that would make it go viral.
Well, he's holding on to his endowment. That's what he's doing. And we got pictures here. So there you go. There you go. He's just hanging on for dear life there.
That's amazing. I love that. Look, there's another angle. Oh, that's it's even better straight on, because then you get to see like the shadow from the sun. Maybe it's a sundial.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. Melissa says the statue with the guy holding his penis is better straight on. So Turkey's Minister of Culture and Tourism says the statue is one of the most impressive examples of prehistoric art. and then it has a realistic facial expression and emphasized ribs, spine, and shoulder bones. Can we see the picture one more time, Joel?
Oh,
the
I
second
didn't
one?
even notice the ribs or
Oh, you're too busy looking
anything
at his
else.
dick, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yes, that's a great expression.
Also, they got the proportions all wrong. His head is friggin' massive.
I know. How does he hold that thing up? The head on
Yeah,
his shoulders.
There we go. You knew where I was going there. He's also double fisting it, is he not?
He's got to do that like final shake, you know? And that's the moment that they were capturing here in art.
Oh gosh. Hopefully that the visuals of that statue didn't make anybody lose November on the 2nd of November. But that was story number 1.
Brilliant.
Thank you for hanging out again as always, Melissa. You got anything exciting going on?
Yes, I am having to take down all my Halloween decorations and start putting up Christmas decorations. Yes.
You just changed the tree out for like Christmas tree?
I might have a really gothy Christmas tree. Yeah.
Just change the lights. I mean,
yeah, exactly. What are you going to do? What are you up to?
What am I up to right now? I've been playing this game. I was saying to our producer, Joel, beforehand, this game called Parallel. It's like a online card game where you play other people, but you can also play, I guess, AI. And it's in beta right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I voiced a couple cards. So I'm trying to find like the cards and like the character that I voiced in game.
Nice.
But I'm so bad at the game that like I have to win a certain number of matches to get to the point where I could do that. But I'm not there yet.
You know what you do? You need to have somebody do a let's play. Be like, you're good at games. Play it.
I did see somebody on YouTube that like has done some gameplays and some walkthroughs and stuff, and they seem to be really good at the game. Yeah. But I also don't want to be like, hey, I'm the guy who voiced some cards. Like, can you play and record it for me?
They would. They totally would.
Maybe.
Congratulations, though. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. It's a weird sort of, I mean, you worked on a bunch of video games before, but fascinating because it was 3 sessions. The first session was like maybe 30, 40 lines. The second session was like 10 lines. And the third session was 3 lines.
What?
And each time it's like a 2-hour minimum. And I'm like, keep it going, guys.
Nice. You're benefiting from their organization.
Yes. I mean, please continue. More DLC, guys. I'll be back again and again and again.
Exactly.
That will do it for KYN Live. Tune in next Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern for more news stories that are totally real but totally ridiculous. Emphasis on dick this week. Until then, Joel, press that button while we reminisce about that statue.